Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Steve Danna.
And I'm Courtney Jablonski.
And we are facilitators with the Race to the Top network team at the Warren, Saratoga, Washington, Hamilton, Essex BOCES.
We're here today to really walk you through the Race to the Top deliverables and then have some in-depth look at those deliverables on their own. So, let me switch to our computer mode. You can follow along with your slides. State Education Commissioner John B. King explains that Race to the Top is providing a set of opportunities to raise student achievement. These opportunities have been named deliverables. As you can see, there are three areas here: the Common Core Learning Standards, Evidence-Based Observation Systems, and Data-Driven Instruction. Each of these areas have enough merit to stand alone, but the power and the impact seen when used in conjunction echoes the age-old saying, "The whole is greater than the sum of its parts." Mr. King urges us to join arms with students, teachers, administrators, parents, and others to use these opportunities as a leveraged moment to change the way we do business. So if we take a look at the Common Core Learning Standards, this is our first area of deliverables. The state set a goal for us this year. They realize that it's the beginning of the school year, there's a lot of work ahead of us, but they'd like every teacher in every classroom to implement at least one unit that's aligned with the Common Core standards each semester. The standards are designed to be robust and relevant to the real world, reflecting the knowledge and skills that our young people need for success in college and careers. It may seem like an overwhelming task to do this just as you're getting underway with school, but your first step could be as simple as becoming aware and fluent with the literacy and mathematics standards. If you visit our webpage off of the BOCES site, you can read through the instructional shifts that are found within each set of standards and reflect on what this might mean in your own classroom. Your next step might be to take some time to explore the sample units found within the various levels of instruction on our website. This will build your ability to monitor and adjust your curriculum documents, unit plans, and daily instruction. Finally, be sure to critically examine the student work samples to ensure that yours are consistent with the expectations in conjunction with the rigor and relevance found within the standards. It's important to remember that you're not alone in this. Not only do you have colleagues and district support, but we're here also to offer professional development opportunities to help aid in this work. The second deliverable area is data-driven instruction. This is a real-time way to gauge your students' position and where they're headed. It allows you to meet them where they are, whether behind or ahead of the curve. I know what you're thinking. More assessments? Not necessarily. The bottom line is districts are being asked to identify assessments that are common across grade level or course and that reflect the rigor and relevance of the Common Core standards. In many cases, this may mean just tweaking or modifying, redesigning assessments that you already have in place. From there, with the support of your school-based inquiry teams, you'll look closely at student work and ask what we can learn from this work to help students achieve at a higher level. Instead of focusing on what students got correct or incorrect, the conversation becomes focused on why they performed the way they did and in what situations. We're focused on student learning. The final deliverable is evidence-based observation. Although there's been a lot of controversy and discussion around this topic, the bottom line is we're being asked to conduct evaluations based on evidence, whether it be assessment results, classroom observation, or artifacts. This type of evaluation system is going to evoke a paradigm shift for many. No longer are we being measured against a single standard, meeting expectations or not. Instead, the new evaluation system is founded on the idea of a continuum of effectiveness. Principals and teachers will be able to answer questions such as what's working and how do we do more of that, and what isn't working, and how can I continually grow and develop as a professional to improve my practice. Are you still with us? It's a lot of information and it's a lot of work, but I want to assure you that the network team is here to guide and support you through the process. Our job is to build capacity within your district to carry out the necessary work. To help measure our effectiveness, and more importantly, the success of implementation across the region, we'll be utilizing Tom Guskey's 5 levels of evaluation. Steve and I added the foundational questions and efficacy questions in order to accurately measure the entire picture. We want to know who's been trained, on what, and how it will be implemented, and what impact it's having. Work has already begun on developing and training that will help address the 3 deliverables, and continuous monitoring will help us meet the needs found within individual districts as we move ahead.